Whoa, what is this? Wait a minute, this isn't Pokemon Emerald. Why would he do this? Dylan, well, chill your beans. I was trying to record Pokemon Emerald 3 separate times, but every time it just wouldn't work. So yeah, I'm doing this instead. Let's do this. Ooh. Gasp. Gasp. Probably do one per episode. Damn it, why me? Can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Wow. August 3rd, 1947, District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Click. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whoa, glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him in any way I can. Just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, my everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, sigh. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Dude, I'm so guilty, then tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Can't live in a world without her. Can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh my god, my voice. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. It's not that simple. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that arrested was unlucky and sat dating her. Larry Butts. I bet my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him. It's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took this case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do! Oh, I know. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom, number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem, Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct will decide the fate. Murder is a serious charge. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Quick save. ... Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assert your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. Test will consist of a very simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Maya Faye. Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? No, I forget. There's another victim name. Yeah, migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record and check on it anytime. Remember checking on often. Give it for me. So your answer. Who's the victim in this case? It's Sydney. Profile. Earbuds. Sydney Stone. All right. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what's the cause of her death? She died because she was hit with a blunt strike. Correct. You answered all my questions. Now seem more shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Statue added to court record. Ba-da-ba-ba. Right. Why does she sound so manly? Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court. Yes! I know, Mia. Miss Payne, the prosecution calls the defendants. Mr. Butts. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later. Let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hello, Larry.
And Mr. Betts, is it true that your victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Who the hell is Mark Anthony? Didn't they all die? Well, I wasn't dumped. She was just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? He's a prosecutor. Mr. Butts.
Mr. Betts, describe what you
Excuse me. Sorry, I can't English.
Mr. Betts, what you described as generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and she was seeing other men. She had just returned overseas with one of them before the day of the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
How does he sound like Dobie or something?
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
I'm sorry, I can't English. Passport added to court record. Blah blah blah. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day of the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
It appears that she had several
sugar daddies.
Oh yes.
Daddies. Sugar. Yes, older men. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. I'm a professional voice actor. She'd taken their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see the woman, what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. Don't think I'm gonna answer that question? Yeah. There is a way of run his mouth. Should I? Nah. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ooh! Oof! Oof! Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That she dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm gonna meet her in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Oh, you guys are a bunch of idiots. I believe that the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? What? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him. Stop him. Send him a signal. Dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, I just have to remind you. You have a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that proves that you did go to his apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. His face. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Can't touch this. Order in court. Payne, this prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the witness murders, my witness was selling newspapers. Please, Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. Of course, we know. He's a bloody liar. Mr. Sahit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sahit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please, tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. On this count. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing their apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry as he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked at the inside of the apartment. I saw her lying there. A woman. Not moving. Dead! I quailed in fright and unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting over there! Oh yeah, I forgot he has like a posh voice. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the apartment victim was working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to be working during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahit used was one of those, Your Honor. We have the record of the blackout as per usual. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. May you begin your cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, this is it. The real deal. I saved it right there. Save. I'm not a sneaky bastard. What am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? Was he lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then your witness must have lied in his testimony. Or your client really... How do I prove that he's not? It's in the evidence. Aren't you a lawyer? And compared to the witness testimony and the evidence at hand, there's bound to be a contradiction in this summary. Found contradictions between the testimonies. To find contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in their face. Okay. That's the court record. Yada yada. Witness count. Think of a stranger. A woman, not a lion. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Thinking. About noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Noon is around 12. Let me see. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Let's press it. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't it seem a bit strange? Evidence to contradict. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. For certain. For certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that at the time, sometime after 4, there's no body to find the body at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Heh. Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawhead, why are you so certain that he found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. I'd put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through them, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give the testimony again? Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Because the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I was terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, let me cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Try to press. Are you sure it was on the television and not a radio? Well, no, because it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premise. There's only one large television. Right. Oh, something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The minister testified. He heard the time. Alright, I know this part. Present. Meh. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Must be on track? Pressing from the television. Hold it right there! Prosecution said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. I forgot about the blackout. Or video. Yeah, well, The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sonic? No. I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember it now. Sorry. Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming credibility. And you seem rather distraught, to say the least. Oh no! Gonna have to cut that out. My apologies, Your Honor. Sir, must have been the shock of finding the body. Oh, very well, Mrs. Seth. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. It was a table clock on the port. Yeah. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Must have been what I saw. Saw a clock. Guess that would explain it. The defense might cross-examine the witness. Time goes to. Table clock wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. That strikes me as very suspicious and mistake. Well, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I just remembered that table clock. Table clock. Nah. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how's this supposed to be a clock? You and your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Syatt. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. See, so the murder weapon was a table clock. Well, Mr. Wright, appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with testimony? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I do better than that. I can prove you were the one that killed her. You struck her with a clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. What on the clock? What on the clock? Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Syatt, the sound of must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke to you just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Ah, God. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock? Pepe, I never look, and the clock, no. I saw, Shut up. I hate you. It wasn't him. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. And he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Well, you just threw your toupee. Order in the court. And say, Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting you, Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Come, Sam. But do you have any evidence? Cases around on this. The thing was carefully. Yes, Your Honor. There's definitely this clock. In fact, boy, let's sound the clock here. Now, in front of this court. Now, Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That is certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. So, what are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the description. I cannot say discrepancy. Between what Mr. Sahit heard and the actual time of the death. So, Mr. Sahit, he looks like a crackhead. Try your best to talk out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what is he talking about? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove anything. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Actually, I do. That's a substantial amount of evidence. Learn the legal system. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I'm so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sahit. Came all the way down and look what happens. Treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Girl, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Wait, is this... Did I actually get a game over? Not so fast, Mr. Sahit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time down to the facts. Think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you have your proof. Right? Right. Can you think of the reason? Yeah, I already know. Wait, maybe I can provide it. Right. Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, the clock was already... Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence that the court record can provide tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off. See. The passport! The passport! No. Victim had just returned home abroad from the day of the murder. As we know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It's 4 p.m. there. It's 1 p.m. the next day. There's that. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset the clock after returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It? He just died. He actually just died. What on the cart? I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and taken away immediately, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense case so quickly. To find the true culprit. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Butts, not guilty. Woo! And with that, court is adjourned. So the Frankenstein was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check when people are out of the house. That day, when they went to their apartment, the victim wasn't home. So he left, Mr. Sound. Searching for police, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sound grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd. Alright, let me just save this. As let's play. Oh my god. Let's play, save. And that will be it for this. This was fun. I think I'm gonna do one case per episode. So, please. I would ask you to subscribe, but why would you waste your time? So, yeah. Have a beautiful day.